Hello, my name is Dana Inganga. I help individuals and teams transition and transform, find their niche, workplace alignment, human resource coaching, career advancement, mentorship, training and development. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Diana Inganga and I'm a HR professional, and today on our talk on our HR Tuesdays we're going to focus on a very interesting topic. Our topic for today, it's not only interesting but also we are going to assess ourselves and also ask ourselves, is it that me, I'm in that situation? Don't look at other person, because at the end of the day we want you to look at yourself. How does this thing affect me? And if you're in that situation, how are you going to navigate and get yourself out of that situation? And our topic for today actually is resolving personal conflicts. Why do we say resolving personal conflicts? You get to look at it in the workplace perspective. You find like so many people being in the workplace, you get you get affected so many times, especially when you're working with other people and you have your own personal conflicts that you haven't taken care of them, and it's affecting the entire organization. So it's very important. Even today, as I have the coach with me here, as you're going to just navigate, and also for her, she's going to tell us. And how are you going to now get to that space whereby you say that actually I have a problem and I need to get out of this situation? Because at the end of the day, it's a process and it's a journey. And today we are going to tell you how are you going to get yourself to the other side if you're going through your own personal conflicts. So you're welcome.
Thank you, guys. I'm very happy to be here. My name is Alice, the Conscious Life Coach, and I help people break away from feeling stuck and overwhelmed to consciously transforming their lives. And like you're saying, this is a very interesting topic, yeah? Why? Because I don't think there's anyone who can say they've never had personal issues. They've never had conflict within them, yeah? So how do we solve it? And like you mentioned, as you were talking, I was just thinking about the many experiences I have had or seen myself where someone comes to work.
Yes.
You can tell by the way they're talking to you, it's not about you.
There's something bigger than that.
There's something bigger, but my God, this person is totally unaware. So they're always edgy, always impatient.
Yes.
Irritable. You know, one small mistake umefanya hivi, the person blows it out of proportion. Yeah. And you can clearly tell by the way, it's not me.
Yes.
Clearly there's
something deeper.
Yeah, you have personal challenges, but you're not addressing them. And unfortunately for most of us, what do? We live like the proverbial ostrich.
Yes.
I don't know if you've had that saying where it says, you know how big the ostrich is, yeah?
Yes.
So when it's trying to hide, inaficha kichwa under the sand. But the whole body is outside. So it's really not hiding.
Yeah.
And when it comes to personal conflict or personal issues, we behave like that.
Yes.
We behave like that.
Yes.
We pretend tuko tu sawa. You know, there is nothing going on.
Yeah.
But really, every other part of my body, my being, my energy, the way I talk, the way I carry myself, the way I relate with other people, is saying something is wrong. But unfortunately, we'd rather
not take accountability.
Exactly.
And say it's the other person.
Exactly. We'd rather act like we're okay.
Yeah.
Why? Because we don't want to show people that, I don't know, I could be struggling with one thing, because maybe they'll think I'm weak. They'll think there's something wrong with me. Maybe in my workplace, I cannot show that kind of vulnerability.
Yes.
And now when I think about it, the reason why we have so many mental health challenges at work, it's because of that one, that one factor that I cannot be vulnerable. I cannot be able to come and say, by the way, I am having a personal struggle. Most of the time we bring personal issues to work.
Yes.
And unfortunately, they will affect our performance.
They will affect us.
Because if I am having issues, so that means my mental clarity is not as per the way it usually is. It's going to affect my productivity.
Yes.
As I'm talking, I remember very many years ago, I was having a challenge in my marriage. And my God, it would affect me because I would sit at my personal laptop, I'd stare at it, nimeyasha, but there's nothing I'm doing. Why? Because I cannot even get to concentrate.
Wow, because of your own personal
Yes,
conflict.
but I came in, I clocked in, I, register nimetic present. So I am expecting a full day's work, but have I really worked? No, I haven't. So of course it's if you have personal, issues that you have not dealt with,
yes,
they're going to affect your work. They're going to affect how you relate with other people. Because for me, when I'm having challenges, most of the time, I tend to push people away.
Yes.
So what would happen, even I did not want my colleagues around me. I did not want to communicate with anyone. Yet, when you're in an organization,
how you relate with people is very important.
Exactly. You have to relate with people, and how you relate with them is crucial. So if you're in this space, you have so many things that zinakukula kichwa. So how do you deal with that?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you find like most people start avoiding you. Because they always say that this person, you have a lot of issues that you need to take care of yourself first before, because it will start showing. So if coach, I'm already in that situation, I already know that I have my own personal conflicts. Every day when I get to the office, I'm so angry, I'm not happy, the way you've just given us a good example. So many people are there, you get to the office, you're just sitting behind the desk, but deep down, there's nothing you're doing. Because at the end of the day, you're also not being fair to yourself, and also not being fair to the employer. So how do I navigate, being that I already know that I have my own personal conflicts and I need to take care of them?
All right. Then if you're in that space, the first thing I always encourage, the usual one, guys, I think you can tell.
You have to do the journey, and it's always self-awareness, because it's not all about other people, but it's about you. Because I know even right now as we are talking, somebody you're actually watching and you're telling yourself that is not me, it's the other person. But most of the time it's us.
Exactly. So self-awareness, understanding, by the way, how comes I'm really struggling at work? How comes my performance has gone down? Is there anything outside of work that inanisumbua akili?
It's deeper than just my job.
Yes, understanding that, by the way, I'm having a struggle relating with my mother, and it's affecting.
Wow, that is so deep. I have a problem that, I'm having a conflict with my mom, and now it's affecting my job. I have a conflict with my husband. I have a conflict with my friend. Wow.
I'm struggling with understanding my child, and and I cannot be able to concentrate. I'm worried about this and this, and just understanding. And the thing about self-awareness is, first we have to be very honest with ourselves. So it's not saying, by the way, suko sana na mama, but it's not a big deal.
It is a big deal because it's affecting other people around you.
Exactly. It's a big deal if it's affecting my work. It's a big deal if I am getting very irritable.
Wow.
It's a big deal if I cannot even have normal conversations with my friends because I'm just edgy and annoyed. So just number one, self-awareness. Then number two, which is part of self-awareness, understanding how to manage emotions.
Wow.
So if I am coming to work and this issue is really overwhelming me, then number one is understanding, yes, I'm in this place where my emotions are everywhere. So how do I self-regulate that?
Wow.
Understanding, by the way, when I'm in this state, I always shout at me as the boss. I take advantage of my title and I shout at.
Wow. That is so important.
Exactly. So it's understanding, okay, if I'm in this space, then I probably need to cool down before I get to the office. For me, I listen to music. My God, it helps me just, understanding it has nothing to do with the other person. So if my emotions, I'm getting angry at my colleague, and it has nothing to do with them, perhaps I need to remove myself out of the situation. And it could be as simple as just saying, I need to get myself a cup of water. By the time I'm going to the, to pick the cup and sipping and coming back, I've calmed down. So understanding how to manage your emotions. Then the third part is the most important, seek support.
Seek support.
Exactly.
Wow.
If it's something that you are not able to sort it out on your own, ask for help. The reason why a majority of us are struggling with mental health issues is because tuna struggle peke yetu.
Yeah.
I'm afraid if I came to Diana and told her, by the way, I'm having a challenge here, Diana,
And remember, also I have a title.
Exactly.
I'm a manager, I'm an
exactly.
officer.
Exactly. And I'm really glad, nowadays organizations have really taken up, and they're playing a big part in helping employees just manage their own mental well-being.
Yeah.
They now have many organizations, and
True.
if you haven't as an organization, I pray that you start. Have organizations that people have access to counselors, to therapists, to just life coaches. They have an avenue where if I cannot come to you because you're my boss, then there's someone else who I can go to who can help me just unwrap things.
True.
So seek support. If it's not at work, I don't know, talk to a friend, talk to your pastor, talk to your spouse. Just seek support.
Seek support.
Seek support. Because unless you look at what is what is eating you up, you cannot hide forever and pretend, because it will come out. It will come out one way or the other.
Yeah. Wow, that was so amazing. I'm just speaking lessons, and I'm also just trying to put myself somewhere, and also just looking at also other people, because being a HR professional, we deal with people each and every day, and everything that we've actually said, people don't want to seek for help, especially if you're a CEO maybe, or even maybe you're a manager, maybe you're an officer, you're the one managing the team, so you feel like, I'm superior. I don't feel like I'm really affecting other people, but truly you're affecting your colleagues,
Exactly.
So it's very important that as much as we are going through this journey, it's important that we start taking care of our own personal conflicts. Let us seek for help. Let us go, talk to people, if you're struggling, so that at the end of the day we may become healthy people, so that people don't avoid us, but we build a community whereby we are all healthy. So thank you so much for watching our video. Until next time, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to take care of yourself. Goodbye.
Bye.